What is up, guys? Xlifted here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a cool transition in Adobe After Effects for your montages and shiitake like that. Alright, so it's a pretty cool transition. It's the motion tile transition. So first thing what you want to do is have your two clips. I've got this triple feed hit marker. Ruined the fucking clip, but whatever. Fuck that. And I got this random clip that I just dragged in, and I just stretched out like a motherfucker. Bring that back real quick. Alright, that looks good. It's better. Alright, so now that we got our two clips lined up, one on top of another, so this is where I want it to do the transition, like all sly like. So you're gonna want to right click, new, and we are gonna want to add an adjustment layer. And we're gonna want to trim this adjustment layer on to just where we want the transition to happen. I think I just fucked that up by dragging it. Yeah, no. Alright, yeah, so you just want to trim this adjustment layer down to just where you want the effect to be happening. So I'm going to say I want the effect to start about, here, let me move this over. Alright, so I want the effect to start about right here. Find a spot where I want it to end. On the second clip, I'll have it end right about, yeah. Sounds good, looks good. Alright, so what you want to do is go into your Effects and Preset tab and type in Motion Tile. Alright, it's right there underneath Stylize, and we're going to want to click on this, drag it over to your adjustment layer. Alright, now it's on your adjustment layer. You've got your tile center, the output width, output height, all that good stuff. Scanning over here, you can see as we move the tile width down, it's gonna squish it together. So we don't want that. We want it to be about like that. Tile height, bring that down just a bit to about like right there. And we're gonna wanna click on the beginning. I'm gonna zoom in on this a little bit, which is just the zoom button, like the scrolly thing. Actually, no, it's not the scrolly thing. Control oh no, I screwed up, friends. Alright, you want to take this and squish it down. Look at what we're looking at. Alright, so this is where it begins. Let's drag that back down there. Alright, so this is where it's going to start. We want to make sure this is at 100, this is at 100. And we're going to not nick these, but click those two right there. And we're going to want to go ahead, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead 4 frames. We're going to drag this down about there. Drag this down to about there. Looks pretty good. So you can see it does kind of a, and what we could actually do is click on this down real quick, go to Effects, Motion Tile, and we're going to want to drag these two out just a little bit. It's going to be like, and then gonna want to go to right here and bring these two all the way back down, or all the way back up to 100. And another thing I like to do is highlight all of these, right click, where is it? Oh, sorry, you have to right click on these, right click on one of the keyframes, keyframe assistant, easy ease. This makes it look a lot smoother, and we're gonna be adding something else on this real quick. So you can see it looks pretty cool right now. Add another effect onto it. But we have the basic idea of what it's gonna be. It's up to 100% real quick. Put this on half. Alright, yeah, so basic idea of what it's gonna look like. It's gonna zoom out, come back in, and then there's the next clip. So what we're gonna do is click on M7. You wanna hit the little drop down menu. You wanna go transform, and we're gonna do a simple opacity fade. So we're going to come to when this first starts, we're going to nick opacity, and we're going to come over here to about, say, right here. We're going to bring this, actually no, this one's gotta be 0. Sorry about that. Delete that, come to the first one, make this 0. And we're gonna wanna click the time frame, or keyframe, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then now we're gonna wanna make this 100. So does a nice opacity fade, looks nice and smooth. So it's not just cutting straight to the clip. It's like, boom. It'd be really cool for like a drop in a song, if you like edit in dubstep, but we're not gonna get into that right now. So next thing I want to do is add another adjustment layer. Trim it down to the same size as this one. And we're going to want to go into our effects and presets, and we're going to want to type in CC lens. We have it's underneath the distort effects, and we're going to drag this onto our second adjustment layer that's on top of that one. And as you see, it gets this funky looking thing right here. Oh, cancel. And we don't want it to look like that in the beginning. So what we're going to do is we're going to drag convergence all the way up to 500. And we're going to go on this. No, actually, we're just going to click on size, hit keyframe. And we're going to drag it to about right here. And we're going to bring our size, click on our convergence, and bring our convergence down. No, our convergence up, actually. No, convergence up all the way, and bring our size down some. So it's going to look like a, kind of like a, and it's going to zoom into here. So now we're going to want to hit down on this, go to effects, go CC lens, and make sure that looks pretty good. So it zooms out, and that's going to zoom back in, and then right about here, where we're going to bring our size all the way up, and our convergence all the way up to 100. So it gives us this cool effect of whooshing out and whooshing back into the next clip. So that's pretty much it. Comment, rate, subscribe. There's going to be tons of more After Effects tutorials, since I've got a whole bunch of effects that I want to make tutorials on, since I haven't had a chance to because I've been busy editing. And if you want to give a suggestion for a tutorial of anything you want to see, just comment in the section below, and I will probably do it. I'll tell you if I'm going to do it, and I'll give you the credit if you give me the idea to do the tutorial. Alright, peace guys.